Hey everyone, let me go here. And this is my my Lufinia video for the latest event, Roaring Thunder. It just dropped today, and basically this is the Raijin event. So if you are following the story, it's actually basically Raijin fighting Zephyr, and I'm not sure why there's a Cerberus dog there. It would have been more apt if it was Ultima Shield, but yeah, we get Cerberus instead. Yeah, so well, he's the one with the Lufinia up anyway, so Zephyr is just there to, I believe, just... Honestly, Zephyr is the more annoying one, but once you deal with Cerberus, then you can basically just push Zephyr back all the way, and you can just prevent him from taking any turns. Because Cerberus is the one that actually brings Zephyr forward. And I actually intentionally left this part in. It's basically me failing immediately, basically cause I brought Kurasame in, and then B took a turn. Was it B? Well, Cerberus took a turn and brought Zephyr forward. Zephyr did his Blood Fest, I think, Blood Fest plus, and Kurasame just died. So right here, yeah, right here. So I believe it's somewhere between 8 to 10 turns that you can't take in a row. If not, then this will happen. Yep. Boom. Kurasame immediately dies, and Garnet goes into last stand. So yeah, you know, quite a painful blow. And if you do survive that, which most of us will, he actually applies a debuff called, I can't remember, it was called Foul or something else. I can't remember, but it's a one-turn debuff, and you definitely see it. So honestly, debuff evasion is really good right here. Debuff evasion or immunity. You know, I'm looking at was it Aerith? Does Aerith put down debuff evasion? I'm not sure. Having Ignis in your party might help. Who else? Well, let me think about it. Lena? Yeah, Lena works wonders. You know, can use her as core as well. So I was initially thinking of bringing Lena in. I was actually thinking of just ending this run, swapping out some of my calls. But I saw that the debuff was only for one turn, so it wasn't that much, you know, that bad. But I only noticed that debuff after I burst with Noctis. So yeah, really bad play on my part. Wanted to get Zek's burst up immediately so that he can do the tanking for everyone. I can see why Snow is gonna be really good right here. You know, you can just because I believe there's there's significant debuff. Sorry, not debuff. I was thinking debuff evasion. You know, my mind's still on the debuff. But yeah, there's a significant brave reduction right here. You know, you can actually feel it. And I believe it has something to do with the debuffs that they put on us. So again, debuff evasion will be really good. Debuff immunity will be even better. For some reason, Zek wasn't afflicted with it. So yeah, I'm not exactly sure why. I believe there was a miss or something like that. But here we go. Yeah, Noctis just doing zeros. That is such an annoying debuff. I really should have just C65 just to get rid of it. And right there was when I realized it. I was like, why is Noctis only doing 0, you know? Is it because the boss has that much defense? Or you know, some kind of mechanic because I actually made his turn come forward? There we go, Scar of Destruction. So that's what it was. So that's when I noticed it. I also noticed that Garnet was actually doing 0. But because of the brave regen and the brave gain, you know, stuff like that, she's still able to do damage on the first initial. Subsequently, it's all 0. So I noticed that even though he brought Zephyr's turn forward, he actually doesn't cleanse any debuff. He doesn't do anything really of significance other than that one debuff that is one turn and super annoying. But again, it's one turn, so you know, you can just C65 away. It's kind of a waste when Zek got it. I believe it is going to happen really soon. But yeah, because it kind of wastes his one burst turn, and it was a waste. Right here I actually took a gamble that I have not hit that. I believe it's 8 turns. Because let's see, Noctis did he did his LD. Garnet took 2 turns plus applying the core debuff. Zack did a turn. Oh sorry, so it's about 5 turns. Yeah, so about 5 turns. So yeah, you gotta be careful with that. Yeah, Zack took a turn and summoned Kurasame, and that's when he brought everybody forward. So yeah, 5 turns. So yeah, you gotta be really careful with that because that is a very annoying debuff, and honestly, it hits. I mean, the Blood Fest at least it hits really hard, especially if you don't have a tank for. You know, if you're not running a tank or everybody's health is really low. Yeah, so you know you gotta be really careful with that. So you know, Zack the magic tank, you know, doing all kinds of nonsense to get tanking even though he has 0. It's insane, man. I also noticed that Cerberus actually becomes a resistant to magic, I believe, because everybody else has no issue hitting him other than Garnet, and that is with all her debuffs active. Again, it could be because her debuff on Cerberus actually dropped off, but yeah. So I believe Garnet is going to take a turn and then she applies the water resist down, and that's when I start hitting cap again. So not really an issue again. I'm just gonna C65 it away right here, and there we go. Start to you know do more damage at least, better than 0. So again he's resisting, but I believe that's because Garnet didn't put the water resist down. So once it's up, she's not gonna have any issue hitting a Cerberus again. And here's what I meant by wasting one of the burst effect, because I have to C65 that away. If not, in the burst I'll be doing 0. So the op is actually pretty simple. We have not. I mean, we have, but it wasn't so recent. You know, face this criteria for the op is basically doing additional HP damage via a debuff. So plenty of calls, plenty of characters that are able to do that. You know, we have so many options right now. I mean, I'm using 2 of them right here. I didn't even bring the the broth call. You know, I'm pretty sure there's other calls as well, but make sure that it's a debuff and not a buff instead. And the other one, I mean, it increases it by 2, but if you're doing constant HP damage, which everybody is doing, then the op will constantly be at the same level basically. So funnily enough, I actually killed the main boss in this burst sequence, and then still managed to have enough damage to finish Zephyr off. A bit of a spoiler, but yeah. So the other criteria is basically prevent the boss from acting. Again, trying to sell Raijin, but we have Cloud, you know, we have who else? Shantoto. I mean, there are plenty of options. You don't have to use Raijin. Not sure exactly what does the Raijin call apply on, but I mean, you know, it does in this as a call. But yeah, I mean, I've seen JP people using it, and I'm assuming that it does HP damage up. So yeah. So right here, look at it. I'm overkilling Zephyr really soon. But yeah, pretty straightforward fight once you get past the mechanics of them, you know, bringing each other forward. And you know, once you kill Cerberus, it's really just a walk in the park. So I don't believe anyone will have any difficulty doing this. Well, the veteran players at least. So yeah guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.